Hey, this is Luci McMonagle. I am going to give this a second go around because my first Facebook Live froze right before I was going to give you some juicy tips and information. So I want to tell you that you're so incredibly awesome. I just thought that was cute. I loved this when I seen it at the store. It's a big heart and it says you're incredibly awesome. And it's a really good tray to put your jewelry on. So I like that. If you don't know who I am, I'm Luci McMonagle, and I'm so excited to be here today. I am the author of Magical Money Manifestations. It is, got a lot of light shining on that. You can tell I got a lot of lights in here. So it's a practical and spiritual guide for making more money, having more freedom, and more joy in your life. It's a nice, easy, quick read, but it's very intense when it comes to doing the exercises, and it makes it easy for you to do the exercises too. So if you haven't gotten my book as of yet, make sure you go to Amazon, pick yourself up a copy, and then sign up for the bonus material you'll get in there, because you will get a greatness meditation, you will get 21 magical money manifestation tips in your inbox, you'll get a whole bunch of other goodies that will help you succeed in your life. And today we're going to talk about real basic tips on how do you unleash your inner millionaire. And when I say how do you unleash your inner millionaire, it doesn't mean you have to or want to or desire to be a millionaire. You might want to be a multimillionaire, or maybe you're content with just making 100,000 a year, or maybe a couple of 100,000s per year. And these techniques they're new, but they're ancient. And let me explain to you a little bit about new and ancient. The energies that are coming into this world now are a lot different than they were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and even 20 years ago. And as a mystic who's been trained and certified, and I've worked at Wanawak Psychic Camp, I've been ordained through spiritualism, and I do mediumship and energy readings and healings, along with understanding how energy works in this world, as well as how magic works in this world. So I'm going to give you some tips that they teach mystics that you may or may not know if you've been watching my videos, if you've been paying attention to me for the last, 3-4 years now that I've been bringing myself onto social media. I've been giving away secrets that I've learned in mystery schools that I have acquired through working with other individuals, and that I've developed or channeled myself. Many people don't realize or know that I'm actually a channeler and a medium. And I do these services for my private one-on-one clients. When they work with me, I channel the information for them. I know exactly what their next steps are, and I help them break through their obstacles, their barriers, things that are making them feel stuck. And I work with individuals that are up to something big. They want to create a legacy. They want to create this thing, or they want to make this world a better place. So if you're interested in getting a hold of me, send me a message on Facebook when you are ready, or you can go to my website, which is my name, lucimcmonagle.com, and you can find out a little bit more about me. Right now I'm in the process of rebranding my website and switching over to my new platform. So things are going to be looking a little bit different in the next coming months. I will actually start posting my mediumship services and my energy clearings and readings. So let's get started so that we do not delay. So the first tip that I want to talk to you about is the most important. And the most important thing that you can possibly do to unleash your inner millionaire is, ta-da, live in the moment. Absolutely, living in the moment. But how do you do that? You have all these thoughts about, this person did that or that person did that, and you're running your business and you're going. You're looking at your cell phone, you're looking at your clocks, you're trying to figure out, oh my gosh, sometimes you don't have time for breakfast, sometimes you get, and you're trying to run. Your business is running you if you're like that. If you're not having the time to slow down, you're not running your business is running you. So, how do you back up and still be successful in your business and still be successful in your life? I'm going to teach you these tips. So, the first thing that I would like you to do is learn how to live in the moment. And you can do this at a 10-second period of time. You can do this in 30 seconds or less. This is a very powerful technique. If you put your index finger with your thumb together on both hands, most people understand that this is usually a position you use when you do meditations. You see it in yoga positions. It's called a mudra. And this is part one. Now, what they teach you in mystic school and in the mystery schools is how to close your energetic circuits so that this is going to be a complete internal loop instead of an external loop. This is the part that nobody talks about and they don't tell you about it. So you take the tip of your tongue and you find the mound in the center behind your teeth on the roof of your mouth, and you put the tip on that mound like this. When you start closing the circuits, you have the mudra, you have the tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. That's starting to bring you into the present moment. Now, the next step is to start breathing all the way down to your toes. So when you take a breath in through your nose, you breathe in nice and deep. Imagine the energy going down to your toes and grounding you into the earth. And then you breathe out and imagine this beautiful energy from the earth coming up through your body, pulling out all that gunk, that garbage, that craziness, that energy that you just no longer want, the negativity. You breathe in, focused, balanced, centered. Hold it, bring it to the earth, let it go, breathe out all that stuff you no longer want. Now, you don't have to use focused, balanced, centered. You could use centered, balanced, focused. You could use any other words that you want. Maybe you're looking for clarity. You can breathe in clarity. You can breathe in relaxation. Just as long as you do that 3-4 breaths. Hey, it's good to see you. Thank you. As long as you breathe in 3 or 4 breaths and you bring into the moment, this brings your energy back into you, back into the core. The other thing that it does is it helps you slow down all of these thoughts. Technology has been fabulous. It helps keep you unbalanced and unstable. It also helps you communicate with other people and keeps you in information overload. So when you do this, when you breathe in, when you focus on clearing out your mind just a little bit, that gap in between thoughts is where your inner millionaire is going to connect with you. And not only is that inner millionaire going to connect with you, so is your ancient sacred self, your wise soul self. This is where you tap into your true meaning of life, and it helps you know what your next step is. And as you get more in tune with that, the next steps that you do is what I call GAP, G-A-P-P. So let me explain. So first, you are living in the moment. You're doing the breath. You can do it in 30 seconds or less. As long as you don't close your eyes, you can do it when you're driving. If you're careful, being mindful. You can do it when you're at a stoplight. You can do it when you're doing some other things where you can just sit down for just a few minutes, or you can stand up. And so starting with GAP, the first part of GAP, many people tell you, write down your goals. Well, that's pretty common. And When you start, thank you, I appreciate it. When you start writing down your goals, you start being able to focus more. So you're living in the moment, you're tapping into your inner millionaire, you're writing down your goals. The second step is action steps. What actionable steps can you take to start moving towards your goals? If your actionable steps are overwhelming, if you feel stopped, stuck, or unable to do them, the action step is too big. You need to bring it down. The next one is prioritize. How do you prioritize your goals and your action steps? And really bringing yourself back to the present moment, breathing into it, and sensing and feeling how you are going to be able to prioritize your goals and your action steps so that you can move one step at a time. And then finally, the second P of GAP is plan for success, and also make plans so that you'll reach your goals. So these tips today really helps in order to tap into your inner millionaire. It helps you to be able to move forward in life. It also helps you to have more peaceful, loving relationships with other individuals because you're no longer stressed out, freaked out, and trying to have your business run you instead of you run your business. Now, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't do what you're doing. That's not what it means. It just means looking at what are your priorities? What's the most important things to you? And then moving forward, we're already getting through almost half the year. And if you have been following me since the beginning of the year, I gave you a little cheat sheet on how to have the best year ever. So scroll back at my posts on my Facebook page and swipe this because you can actually download this off my Facebook. You don't have to sign up for anything. And I'd love it if you would like my Facebook page. I would really love it if you would share this video with other people, especially people who seem to have a lot of frustrations in their lives. This could help them immensely so that they're less stressed, more tapped in, more tuned in, and more turned on into what they're meant to bring into the world. So until next time, I will not be here next week because I will be at a monastery at a silent retreat for the entire week. I will have no access to the cell phone, to internet, or technology. But I will be here in 2 weeks from now. So until next time, abundant blessings. Oh, you can buy the book at Amazon.com. And thank you. Appreciate you watching it. So if you have any other questions, send me a message on Facebook and I'll be checking the messages throughout the day today so that I will make sure that I can answer you. And put your comments below so that I can answer them too. Until next time, abundant blessings.